So you're thinking about moving to Port Charlotte and looking for someone to give you the bottom line of what it's really like? We're about to give you the good, the bad, and the ugly of living in Port Charlotte, Florida. I'm Yasmine Holbrook, and welcome to another episode of Hearty Home, where we show you Gulf Coast living. Every day, we help people relocate and move around our city. So if you have any additional questions at any time and need some assistance, don't hesitate to reach out and ask. My number is listed below, and you can also reach me by clicking on the link somewhere in this video. On this video, we're going to give you some of the great things about living in Port Charlotte and the not so great things. Yes, living in Port Charlotte has its pros and its cons, but doesn't every place? We're going to start by giving you the top 5 reasons people love living here. The very first and most popular reason is small community. Port Charlotte has a population of about 64,000 people, and Port Charlotte is like the best kept secret. So if you're looking for a small community, don't skip over Port Charlotte. Everyone here is so friendly and ready to lend a helping hand. According to niche.com, Port Charlotte was voted the 3rd best place to raise a family in Charlotte County, and the public school systems are above average. So now that you know Port Charlotte is a small community, let's get into the second reason people love living here. Location, location, location. Port Charlotte is centrally located between Fort Myers and Sarasota, and a great place for all of your water and outdoor activities. Port Charlotte features more than 165 miles of waterways, providing access to Charlotte Harbor, Gulf of Mexico, and miles of natural shoreline bordering. But that's not all. 7 of the 21 golf courses in Charlotte County are found in Port Charlotte. And for all of you baseball fanatics, Charlotte Sports Park is spring training home for Tampa Bay Rays. I'm sure you already know the number 3 reason: beaches. There are so many great beaches in and around Port Charlotte. Some of the top beaches around are Englewood Beach, which tends to be a little bit more on the quiet, low-key side. Just plenty of white sands and waves from the Gulf of Mexico. Check out the colorful shells. And also, Englewood Beach is walking distance to the surrounding restaurants. One of my favorite beaches is Gasparilla Island State Park. This beach is perfect for beachgoers, shell collectors, and an angler's paradise. Gasparilla has 2 picnic areas with pavilions and scenic views of the surrounding waters. You can also check out the Port Boca Grande Lighthouse Museum. Last beach that is a must-see is Don Pedro Island State Park. This beach is pretty cool because it's only accessible by boat and features white sand. Get there on your own boat, on a charter boat, or by kayak. So now that we talked about beaches, let's get into the 4th reason people love living here: weather. I mean, you just can't beat this weather. Come to the place where your best side is outside. The weather in Port Charlotte is much like other cities along the Gulf Coast. In the winter months, December to February, the temperature can be on average as high as 77 degrees Fahrenheit and as low as 51 degrees Fahrenheit. In the summer months, June to August, the average temperature is high of 92 degrees Fahrenheit and low of 73 degrees Fahrenheit. So now that you know weather, let's get into the 5th reason people love living here: fishing. Port Charlotte is a unique hidden gem of Florida's West Coast. Fishing in Port Charlotte offers access to freshwater and saltwater adventures. Port Charlotte inshore fishing is the most fertile fishing around in Florida. You can catch snook, redfish, tarpon, grouper, cobia, and much, much more. Port Charlotte and surrounding cities have many fishing charters and boat rentals. You should check it out. So those are a few of the pros, but let's give you the lowdown on some of the cons of living here, because not everything is perfect. And if you're serious about moving to Port Charlotte, you need to know this stuff. Did you know that Port Charlotte has seasonal traffic? Yep. November to May. Yes, that's correct. November to May is considered in season. And this is the time that we have a lot of snowbirds and out-of-town guests. This creates for busy roads and traffic. But do not be discouraged because there's a break between May and October. So if you can deal with a little bit of traffic, then maybe you won't mind the lack of public transportation. Port Charlotte does not have much public transportation or fixed bus routes. So most likely you will need a vehicle. Charlotte County does provide curb-to-curb transportation services to the general public, but it's for a small fee. This service, however, does not connect to Sarasota County or Lee County's public transportation system. The next con is that there's no nightlife in Port Charlotte. Most people travel to either Sarasota or Fort Myers. But if you don't want to go that far, then Punta Gorda and Englewood have quite a bit of entertainment options. The last con about Port Charlotte is the flippin' prehistoric lizards and iguanas randomly roaming around. Yep, don't be surprised to see an iguana sunbathing on your back patio or hanging out in a tree. There are mixed feelings about these reptiles as they're not indigenous to South Florida or the Gulf Coast, but for the most part, they don't bother anybody. Well, I hope this video gave you some insight into the pros and cons of living in Port Charlotte. We help people every day move and relocate here and would love to help you. If you should have any additional questions about Port Charlotte, please don't hesitate to reach out and ask. And if you like this video and want to receive more videos that are focused on everything Charlotte County, make sure you subscribe above. I'm Yasmine Holbrook with Holbrook Homes Realty, where we set the standard and stand for possibility. Thanks for watching.